you, it's me. I'm not reading. Oh my god, this person's cringe. I hope you're rereading this again in the end of 2024, and now you're looking back at the year and going, what the fuck? It's 2025 soon? True. Chat, it's 2025 soon. No way! God, fuck, it's 2025 soon. So how has this year treated you? I hope it... how has this year treated you? I hope it was better than last year. Have you achieved at least one thing you can be proud of? If not, worry not. 2025 is there for a reason. This person gave a cop-out so fast. But I hope you learn to love yourself just a little more. Oh, ga 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 ga. How has this year treated us? Let's look back, chat. How has 2024 treated us? Think champing. I think it was pretty cool. I did not expect any of this year.
Katsukis for the A3 sub.
Unironically, oh gosh, I'm gonna be sentimental for 1 second, okay, chat? I did not expect to join VShojo. I didn't even expect to be a VTuber. Like, I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I did not expect any of this. I thought that I'd be a VTuber for fun, but I was so ready to find, like... I already sent my CV to different jobs. Like, late last year, I sent my CV to, like, 3 different job opportunities. And, one of them came back to me. The other 2 flat out ignored me. But one came back and they were like, oh, we can get an interview on this time. And I was like, sure. So I was about to go to the interview until I realized it was like a 2.5-hour commute from where I live. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. And then I got reached out by VShojo and I was like, oh.
There was a lot of us from back then that responded to that specific message. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but if you get the chance, go look up their Twitters and read it. They really
saw
cared
yours.
about her, he. Anyways, glad you're here.
Oh, Faraz, I even saw yours. I saw a bunch of these people. I don't know who you're responding to, but I saw your responses. It was all over my timeline yesterday. God. But yeah, it was like a 2.5-hour commute, and I was like, fuck no. And then VShojo reached out. So I actually did not expect this year to turn out the way it did. And then, to top it off, I don't want to sound like big-headed or anything, but I didn't expect to, like, for it to work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say like, oh, chat, I'm successful, because that's like cocky. But I think I'm successful. I did not expect this at all. I thought it's gonna be like less, significantly less, and I didn't think people would like me. I knew that maybe some people would like me, but not this much. So I was like, ooh, well, I don't want to like drag VShojo down, so I'll do my very best. But that's why from the start I was like, no, please let me pay, because I was not confident that I was gonna work. You know what I mean? I was so not confident that it was gonna work. So I was like, I don't think you're gonna get much from me, so please let me pay, because I don't think I can give back to you anytime soon. And then I did.
The way your dad was bragging about you paying for everything is a great sign for how successful you are, MichiMochievee.
Yep.
I will admit it, you have become my Oshi. Thanks,
horrible choice,
for
run away. An Oshi!
Michi, we'll be cocky for you. You got nominated for a Best Yapper award. Michi, you are one of the best. Soak it in. You have earned it.
I still haven't, like...
Now thank Jared and Maiko as well.
Yeah, honestly, not just Jared and Maiko, bro. Thank you, chat. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone. Dude, you know how crazy it was, right? When I first debuted, everyone, like, before I met chat, obviously.
I wasn't really too aware of you and your dream, but you being here has been my highlight of my year. I don't know what I would have done on long nights without you yapping for 12+ hours short streams. I'm so glad you're here and I wish I could support you tenfold.
What the fuck? What the Jack Extra? Until today, I still don't know if your name is Jakarta or Jack Extra. No! I like Jack Extra more though. It sounds sick cool. But thank you for liking me. Oh, thank you, TU and Paddowing for the gift of Rudy's. Oh, but okay, I even said this when before I debuted, when I was making my model. I was so like blessed to have such amazing people. I reached out to Raiju, right? Raiju was an old-time friend of mine. I already knew them from like a couple of years ago. So when I was talking to Raiju, I remembered at that time, I was invited to meet a bunch of people. I was in Japan, right? This was like last year. Last year, early last year, I was in Japan for like a break or something. And I was sitting down and I was like really scared because I was like thinking too much. And then I was talking to Raiju and Raiju's like, bro, why don't you just become a VTuber? And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, I don't know if I could do it, you know? And they're like, nah, bro, trust me, you can. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I had a full-blown conversation with Raiju. I was like, I don't think I can do this shit, brother. And Raiju was like so supportive and they're like, I can draw your model. I got you. I'll draw your model. I got you. And I was like, you would do that? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Whatever you want, I'll do it. So then Raiju helped me out. And I was like, okay, I'll find someone that can rig. And at that time, I asked a bunch of people because I didn't know anyone that could rig and I was broke, okay? Not saying that rigging is expensive and I didn't have that kind of money. So I was like looking around and I asked Mary. And Mary not only helped me with my lore, Mary also connected me with Susu. So Mary was like, you should check out Susu. They're really cool. So I checked Susu out and I DM'd them and Susu was so kind. Susu was like, I got you. I'll give you free toggles. You get this toggle. There were times I was about to go to bed. It was like 3 a.m. And Susu messaged me being like, by the way, I got an update for your model. It's a surprise. It's a present from me to you. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And then a week later, Susu was like, I just got an idea. Another present from me to you, free of cost. And I'm like, again? And Susu did that over and over and over again. There's so much free shit from Susu. And I was like, brother, why are you giving me all this? And they're like, random question, what's your favorite food? Random question, what's your favorite drink? Random question, if you could turn into a food, what food would it be? So they were so nice. And then when I got into VShojo, I was so like scared. I even told, I think at that time I told Panini. I was like, Panini was telling me, it's like, Michi, we can give you so much, right? We can give you this, we can give you that. We'll promote you this way. We'll do this for you, and we'll do everything for you. And I even told Panini, I was like, you shouldn't. Like, I'm so grateful that you do that, but you really shouldn't. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think I'm gonna like be able to give anything back. So you don't gotta do all that, you know? Let's just, like, you helping me with how to set up an account is already really good. Let's just stop there. And Panini's like, no. And then I remember talking to Gunrun, and Gunrun was like, listen, we will support you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh God, please no. And I kept denying it. Every time they would offer me something, I'd say like, no, it's all right. No, it's all right. But they would do it anyway. They'll be like, do you want your trailer to be super cool? And I'm like, no, it can just be a screen recording. And they're like, okay, well, we hired a production team and we have actors.
Thank
and
you,
we have
the genius, for the raid.
I was like, oh.
Welcome, raiders.
But the raid happened like 6 years ago. But I remembered, I was like, oh, what we can do for the trailer to promote it is we can have like a screen recording of a Zoom call maybe. And that's it. And they're like, okay, well, we hired a full-blown production team and a full actor team and script writers and storyboarders. And I was like, brother, what part of screen recording a Zoom call did you miss? Okay, I said, screen record a Zoom call for free. And they went full send. And I was like, oh, shit.
Hi, Michi. I don't catch a lot of streams, but I'm always excited to see.
Woo.
You have been an amazing addition to my 2024 year.
Don't get me crying. I don't have a crying toggle on this month. But thank you for sticking by me, chat. I told my roommate at that time, I was like, oh God, I'll do my best,
Prime Radiancy got scammed for $3. I've said before, but your presence here also introduced me to the rest of VShojo. Surprisingly, you're a pretty good gateway to the community.
Me? Okay, a lot of people in VShojo are really great, okay? Ooh, sweats! This is horrible. I'm holding the VShojo name. Uh-oh. Gotta act appropriately. I asked my roomie at that time, and I told them, I was like, okay, my goal is I want to have at least 500 people, like 500 concurrent watchers. And my other goal is maybe I can grow and maintain like 1K, and then that way I can attract sponsors. So here's the thing, right? Obviously, sponsors will look at your credentials and shit. So that's why I was looking at the numbers. It's because VShojo doesn't take any of our money. They do get cuts from sponsors and merch, but aside from that, nothing, right? So I was like working really hard to attract the eye of sponsors. And I was like, okay, I need to be at least 500. That way I can somewhat give back to VShojo and attract sponsors. And my roomie was like, yeah, you can do that. And I did not expect it. When I debuted, I did not see like the concurrent watchers until after, and I was like, no way y'all sat through that. No fucking way. What the fuck? And then I continued streaming and people stayed, and I was like, but why though? But I did not expect any of it. Okay, this year has been such an insane roller coaster, and I don't know how to react to it. Until now, I still don't think it's real. Sometimes in my head, I think that there's like one guy in chat and that's it. So I don't know. It's been an insane year. I did not expect it to be this much.